Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for the upcoming 7 days. I have included the dates in the title. These will be general messages. Hopefully there is something here that will help guide you in the upcoming week ahead. So thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. I will pull out four cards for you this week. Starting with the energy that you're coming up with, okay? Using the Priestess Moon's Oracle Spell deck. Let's have a look at what's coming up for you for the week. What are you coming up as? What are the dominant energies for the sign of Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn for the upcoming week. Okay, I'm going to use the top card that's fallen out for you. Okay, Priestess of Innocence. Okay, the Priestess of Innocence brings a lot of sweetness, a very beautiful gentleness here, and it's a feeling of worthy, something being of value here. She's got a very pure soul. It's a very humbling effect, okay? You can see she's meditating in the beautiful meadows here. You know, the daisies around her represent purity and grace. So there's something very pure that's coming in. Very, very exciting time here, Capricorn. Something very pure. It's a very playful energy as well. The youthfulness, the sweet pinks. It's also lifting a heavy spirit or the feeling of lightheartedness coming through in the upcoming week. A lot of nature here around you. Daisies, violets, apples, poppies. You can see that she's got a crescent moon above her. Surrounded by the night sky. Her mind is pure and light, okay, and she embodies the essence of innocence and goodness here. This is a harmonious balance in regards to your emotions that is coming forward here for you. Look, especially if you are dealing with a Cancer, okay, you've got the Cancer moon here, or emotions, okay, I feel like there's a lot of purity, gentleness that's coming in regards to emotions. It could also be an earth sign here, okay, if you are dealing with a fellow earth sign, Cappies, I feel like you're going to see a lot of growth, okay, but it's coming into purity, which means you're going to see a lot more of someone's more softer, a more gentler side to them, and I think you'll very much appreciate this. It's also coming back to basics here and not overcomplicating a certain situation that may arise for you in the upcoming week. It's not having feelings of guilt or shame. It's trying to live out the most things the most openly as possible. She's standing here with open arms. Okay, she's welcoming the moon. She's welcoming the stars. Okay, she's welcoming emotion. Maybe it's having a more lighter approach to things happening around you here. It's also taking away it's also taking away punishment, something you've been punishing yourself for, Capricorn, or something you're not forgiving yourself. It's either you need to forgive to forget within, or forgive and forget to someone else, okay? It's a very powerful energy of releasing feelings of guilt, okay? Or anything that's sort of been pented up, anything that's been frustrating you even. There could be someone coming in, as I said, with a lot of innocent. I think this is you though, Capricorn. I'm going to take it as you. And I'm going to say that there could be a more softer side. Someone might be opening up a more softer side within you. And you'll see it. And a lot of you will embrace it. You might even feel somewhat youthful, okay? You might even feel childlike, okay? It's coming into a period of innocence where everything is very new and we're still observing and exploring and just welcoming in the emotions as they come along. Very powerful. Okay, let's use 3 more cards. Okay, you've got the Magician, followed by the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Okay, let's look at the Magician. This is an Aries coming through for some of you with the Magician. This is a trailblazer or a pioneer, okay? It's also very dominant energy. I see the Magician as very set on something, okay? I feel like this person has been put on a pedestal. There could be someone that's putting you on a pedestal here, Capricorn, okay? There's a very delicate energy coming through here. You're the first of your kind for this person. It's something they haven't encountered before, okay? There's a lot of newness. I'm seeing something being in its early stages. What's interesting is that you've got the Magicians and the Pages. The Pages lack experience, okay? And not in a bad way. They still have a lot to learn, but it's always the journey, okay? It's the journey. It's not the destination here. So there's a lot of things that are going to be in their early stages for you in the upcoming week. but there could be something that's very much initiated. The Magician here can be a new connection happening here with an Aries. You might be seeing a more gentler side to this person, okay? Because the Aries can come across a certain way, maybe a little bit hot-headed, maybe a little bit stubborn, okay? Maybe can have that somewhat cold exterior, but someone is softening up, okay? I'm seeing someone softening up around you here. But look, the Magician can also symbolize autonomous ventures, independent energy here. Some of you could be going into an independent business, okay? Could be becoming independent. Maybe you're leaving a connection here. Maybe you're being more gentle with yourself and not pressuring anything to do with love, okay? Not putting too much pressure on yourself in this regard, Capricorn. You know, you're tinkering with something here. There's something powerful at play here, but I do believe something is in its early stages in the upcoming week here for you. It could also be a new work opportunity for some of you. Is that better? No, that's not. It could also be a new work opportunity for some of you. A new beginnings, new starts, initiating something new here. But it's not rigid, okay? It's not rigid and harsh and in your face and confronting. It's got that beautiful vibe here, okay? The poppies, the flowers, the earth, you know, the priestess of innocence standing here. There's a gentleness. And the pages, you know, the pages don't take a very conformist approach to things, okay? They're more open because they're still learning. They're still in a period where they're learning, they're absorbing. So there could be something like this happening here. But I did mention an earth sign, okay? A fellow Cappy, Virgo or Capricorn coming in around you. This person is very infatuated with you, okay? I feel like they're not going anywhere. They've planted themselves here and they're absolutely not moving. This could also be you finding stability in regards to a work situation here, because the Page of Pentacles can rule money and the physical realm. Some of you have an offer that you've been sitting on for quite some time and you might just take it in the upcoming week. Again, with a very soft openness that's coming in around you here. So that's very, very exciting here, Capricorn. Look, the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there could be a connection happening for some of you in regards to the work, in the workplace. This could be a romantic, someone of an earth sign that's coming in through your work. Okay, you might be meeting them through work. But I almost feel like there's a fixation. I do believe that in this week, you're going to find a very nice consistency of taking a very gentle approach, a softer approach to things. Or you might be finding that this softer approach will actually occur for you more and more. This kind of thinking or this kind of way of acting or this sudden openness, Capricorn, will be around you, not just in the upcoming 7 days, but I think it will stem outside of that 7 days here for you as well. Now, there's something about observation, okay, what comes to mind. The owl is very, very intelligent, sees everything, is very observant, and has 360 vision, okay? It could be you seeing something for what it really is here, Capricorn. It could also be an earth sign seeing the 360 of you, for example, metaphorically speaking, okay? Because sometimes you can, as level-headed as you are and as practical as you are, sometimes you can shy away from what's really going on the inside, okay? That vulnerable side to you. And I think someone is going to see that. Someone is going to see a very natural, a very beautiful, a very real side to you. And it's just going to have them absolutely in awe. It's a very entranced energy coming through here with the Page of Pentacles, and you can see she's staring. Nothing can break the stare. Nothing can shift her focus. It's all she sees. It's all she thinks about, whether this is a he or a she. This person is coming in around you so drawn to that very soft, pure side of you that they don't always get to see, or they haven't seen as yet here, Capricorn. You also have the Page of Wands, okay? Could be the fire sign here. You did have Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo coming through with the Page of Wands. This is about enjoyment. The Page of Wands can rule sexuality, lust, passion, but you can see she's playing her music and she's just so in tune, okay? She's not looking at anything else. There's no distractions, no disappointments. In fact, there's a growing appreciation for her talent or the way she does things. You can see the fairies, okay, congregating around the Page of Wands. You know, the foxes at her feet. You've got some little helpers here. that are also playing along to the music. Okay, I feel like something is happening, and it's very in sync. It's very, very natural. It's a very natural energy. You're syncing up with someone, and it could very well be a fire sign. It could also be with someone creatively or in the professional sense here as well. But I feel like your wants, your needs, your desires are synchronizing with that of another, and it could very well be a fire sign here. But it's also people at your feet. Okay, this is admiration, support. Could be through social media followers. It could be for your personal ventures. It could be for your creative pursuits, for your creative talents, Capricorn. It could just be the way you're doing things in the upcoming week. There could also be a fire sign that you're very drawn to. I feel like there's someone very young at heart, okay, that's coming in around you in the upcoming week. This person could very much like to live in the moment, so they might be a little bit different from you. But what I love here is actually in a way they can really bring out that softer side to you. And maybe this person that's around you will be able to do that in the upcoming weeks. So quite an exciting time here, Capricorn. Absolutely be very open to the experience. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. Don't forget to leave a like or a subscribe, and hopefully we shall be connecting next week. Thanks again, everyone, and bye for now.